I'm going to show you how many ADUs you can build in California on a single lot. We're going to go over 7 combinations that have different outcomes in terms of number of ADUs and types of unit. In 2019, California passed a law, AB 68 and AB 881, that allowed single family dwelling properties to be eligible to build ADUs. Okay. And it basically prohibits local governments from denying ADUs and ADU permit applications just based on their zoning and local zoning requirements. Okay. And then in 2021, another law called SB 9 was voted in and started and entered into effect in 2020. SB 9 basically allows for lot splits, but also allows to build multiple units on the same property. We're talking about units here and not ADUs. So the 2020 law is for ADUs, and the SB 9 2022 is for units. Okay. And then after that, there were other laws that were voted in, some to clarify certain things, some to add and complement these 3 laws. But the thing became confusing and overwhelming. Some laws are actually even overlapping. So I spent hours doing a lot of research, understanding the topic, and because I need it, I'm building my own ADU and I'm investing in properties, and I'm betting on this ADU gold rush, they call it. So I even talked to local government officials, and the city of Long Beach is one of them, and I'm very thankful to them and very thankful to Donovan. He actually provided me with an official material that breaks down the whole concept of number of units and ADUs that we can build. And the chart shows even a combination of SB 9 and the 2020 laws. So let's dive in, okay? Welcome, everyone, and welcome to first Personal Finance Night. At Personal Finance Night, we talk about everything related to money, investing, building wealth, and protecting assets. The channel is geared towards real estate investing, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, so like I mentioned, there are 7 combinations and options in terms of to determine how many units or ADUs we can build on a single lot. Okay, number one, it's single family dwelling plus one junior ADU. Okay, the junior ADU could be a conversion of an interior space of the main house. Okay, um, and this is, by the way, the cheapest way to add a unit to your property. I'm gonna give you an example. You own a 3 bed, 2 baths, with one of the bedrooms being a master bedroom, which means it has its own master bathroom. Now imagine this bedroom and bathroom are separated from the remaining of the house. Okay, can't you wall out that door, that entrance to the room, wall it off, and then now you have 2 separate units. You just add a kitchen, and here you go. You have a junior ADU. Now, of course, you have to be able to access it from outside and all that. And, there are other factors that come into play, but this is the cheapest way to build an additional unit on your lot. Okay. Now, number two, it will be the main house, the main single family dwelling, plus, instead of junior ADU, an ADU. The ADU is usually detached, and it could be also garage conversion or just like a standalone detached ADU. Okay, so far we have seen that we can have 2 units on California um, single family dwelling properties. Now, the third option is this is still part of the 2020 laws, okay, is to combine both one and two. So you have the main house and you add a junior ADU and a detached ADU, okay? Now, there's a caveat to this. You have to be living on the property. So it has to be owner occupied, but you do not need to live in the main house. You can be living in the junior ADU. As long as you're on the property, you have that address, you're good to go. Okay. So far we have reviewed how we can have 3 units using the 2020 laws. Now we're gonna dive in the SB9 and combining SB9 with the 2020 laws. Okay, here we go. So this is the chart from the city of Long Beach, as you can see here, and from the Development Services Planning Bureau, the city of Long Beach. Okay, so this is about lot splits. We're not going to focus on that today. This is our focus today. It's mainly the SB9 on an existing lot without lot splits. Okay, so here, as you can see, there are 4 different combinations, and that's why in the beginning of the video I said we have 7 total. So 3 thanks to the 2020 ADU laws, and 4 thanks to the SB9 law. Okay, so when you have a vacant lot, SB9 says you can build 2 units on it. They are called, both will be called SB9 units. Okay, this is the first, this is the second. From the get go, that's what you do. So it's as if you're building a duplex, as if the zone is actually good for 2 units. Now we have also, not everybody has a vacant lot. We have, most of us, we have a single family dwelling that's already on the lot, right? So you have 2 options here. This is option 5 and combination 6. They are very similar. You can have the single family dwelling unit. That's what's in green here. And then in blue, you add either an attached SB9 unit or a detached SB9 unit. Okay. Now here's where the best option is, you can combine SB9 with the 2020 ADU laws, okay? And you can get up to 4 units. Now, there's a caveat, and we'll talk about it, but you can have the single family dwelling unit with the SB9 additional unit. You can add a detached ADU. You can stop there if you're an investor. If you're owner occupier, if you occupy your house, you can add a junior ADU just like how we covered in the option number 1. Okay, so here we have a total of 4 units: SB9, detached ADU, junior ADU, and single family dwelling. Okay, of course, there are some restrictions and some conditions that we need to meet, like the setbacks of 4 feet, etc. But overall, if the lot is big enough, you can do this. My architect, told me that to do SB9, you gotta have a lot that's 10,000 feet. Of course, we can do it if it's a 6,000. There will be a lot of back and forth with the city, but 10,000, it's pretty comfortable square footage for us to request a SB9 that will give us up to 4 units. It's awesome. It's really very good, and it's a great investing opportunity for us in California. Now, SB9 is great, but like last month, there was a lawsuit led by Redondo Beach and 4 or 5 other cities from LA County, all of them followed or joined the lawsuit against California, and they ended up winning. There is an appeal, of course, but they ended up winning, and the judge said that SB9 is unconstitutional. So there will be an appeal, and I will make sure to update you guys. So if you want to stay up to date regarding the future of SB9, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, now you know how many ADUs you can build in California. Please like the video, share it with friends and family, and let's get more people educated in personal financing, okay, and personal finances. Thank you for watching.